Hello!
Hi!
Hi! Hi!
Hi!
Hi!
Excuse me.
It's a duel, Destiny. Okay? Because there's two of us, and this is our destiny, and it's duel. Get it?
No.
Oh. Shit. I don't remember, but I think we are nearing the end of this case. I think.
Continue.
No, maybe there is another investigation day.
Yes, load this data. Oh my god, I have to tell you a story.
Tell me a story.
I have to tell you
Scoot in the
and
boot. Tell me a story.
I have to tell you and the internet a story.
Why are you so far away from me? You don't want to be next to me? You
I
don't
do.
love me?
I love you so much.
I'm sorry. I know it's. I know you don't scoot in because you don't want to fuck up your legs. Sid just destroyed her knee.
I just want to be close to you. Why does it hurt so much?
Just like we long to be close to you.
Okay, so, I've been voice acting the Tanuki dude, right?
Yes.
It has been so, between fucking Juniper and him, I'm starting to have a southern accent.
Like
again.
in normal speech? Oh no!
It's terrible!
Oh no, that sounds terrible!
It is absolutely terrible.
Aww. It'll go away again. That's like when I voice too many Brooklyn, Long Island type accents, then I just start talking like that. It happens.
Okay.
You have this guy now.
I did enter the Vox chamber after the murder.
I want you to start talking like this in your everyday speech.
But I didn't enter after Jinxie had heard the confession and left. The confession. The confession! I heard the mayor groan and hid behind the folding screen there.
See, I told you. Folding screen. He's probably lying, though.
What I saw there up close, it was absolutely horrifying. So you see, I was there, but I was merely watching from behind the screen. Stop playing with your titty.
From behind the screen? Why, yes, I believe you wouldn't have been spotted if you were there. It's highly unlikely.
I am beginning to think, like, I know we keep talking about, like, the flower is kind of like a nipple.
You think it's this real for real nipple?
I think he has, like, a growth, and he just, like, sticks it out of his shirt.
Oh!
And doesn't think people notice. I've noticed now.
No, I've noticed, too. You can't hide from me.
You can't hide from me.
Mr. LaBelle.
That's your actual nip-nop.
That's his bell. I feel bad. I feel gross saying it.
Just so he could see everything without being spotted by the victim or that Tanuki Filch. Suffice to say, he was a mere witness to the events rather than an actual third party.
But
This guy's slippery as an eel.
and crazy like a fox. Apollo, you think he's telling the truth?
Fuck no! I mean, he was in the Fox chamber, so at least that much is true.
Well, if he's admitting to being in the Fox chamber, this could work to our advantage. Oh shit, Stacey. Thank you for the host. And now the defense can cross-examine our slightly voyeuristic witness. I don't... Even the judge knows.
I'm telling you, that's a growth.
Isn't it a little high up to be the nip?
That's why it's a third nip.
Oh, he got a third nip.
He got a third nip, and it's real extra.
Ah, and he decorates it? He bedazzles it?
No, he doesn't bedazzle it. It just happens to look like that.
Oh. Oh.
He just cut a little hole in his shirt and suit jacket.
Oh.
And lets it out.
You know what? I'm just gonna pretend this conversation never happened. I'm just gonna move on and pretend that I'm just gonna delete that from my memory. We're just gonna move on. I'm young, dumb, and full of cum. Damn. That's a good description.
That is good.
I like that. You should patent that.
But why in the world would you enter that grisly crime scene? Why? Because I was worried sick.
Because that makes sense.
Meriton Masood, it what? It was signed personally by me.
Alright, this I believe.
I was worried about my work of art. My work of art might get blood on it. I mean, girl, we all know fucking, what's that shit called again?
Hydrogen peroxide.
Hydrogen peroxide, fucking taste that shit out. No problem.
Get the blood out.
Get the blood out. Don't use your spit. That's an old wives' tale, and I don't even know why anybody would believe that that works.
Me neither. Use hydrogen peroxide. It'll get the blood right out.
Yep. This man clearly has his priorities in order.
Clearly.
Okay, let's get this over with, shall we? Now, where was I? Oh, yes, so I entered the Fox Chamber almost without thinking.
Almost.
Press! Why didn't you enter right away? And ruin my designer shoes? Your shoes. Even now, just thinking about it, getting blood on my fabulous footwear. It sends a chill down my spine. That's why I hesitated.
That's terrible! A man was dying and another injured and you were worried about your shoes? Also, you could clean it.
Need I remind you, this is a court of law. We're not here teaching morality here. We have schools of etiquette and such for trivial pursuits.
Gross.
Now you listen to me, you deceptive dandy. Get to the point and be quick about it. Yes, well, I was in there in the Fox Chamber, but... bullshit. Wait a second. Why did you hide yourself?
Yeah.
Oh my! So you do understand. I do? By hiding, I was concealing my fabulous beauty, which, for sake of the universe, is something I should never, ever do. That's what you were thinking, right? I'm seeing a black hole of egocentricity forming around the witness stand.
You heard me right. That wasn't a misspeak. A black hole. It's a black hole.
Hole? Yeah.
But you said it like a hoe. Like
Did
you
I?
a hoe. Yeah.
Oh.
You were like, that hoe right over there.
Oh, I thought I said black hole.
You said hoe. I heard it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant black hole. Black hole. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
It's a black hole of egocentricity. We can deliberate his mental process another time. Get on with the testimony now. I think I was just real excited to read the word egocentricity. You ever do that? You see a word in a sentence and you're like, oh, I know that word.
Your Sid Nene just popped out a little bit. That's what it does. You can't hide it.
Well, regarding the murder scene. Could you describe the crime scene in a bit more detail? And what exactly would you like details about? Well, I'd like to ask you about this.
Ooh. I actually don't know.
All of them!
See, all of the above.
Let's start with feathers and tracks. What do you remember about the yokai feathers and tracks? They resulted when Tenmataro exited the Forbidden Chamber. Or exited.
See, just getting excited.
I'm excited. He came out in quite a rush, scattering feathers this way and that way. Did you immediately know that it was Mr. Filch? I did, and that's why I suggested we cook up our alibis together.
How
did those practice sessions go? They were nearly the death of me. Filchy has the worst student ever.
He really doesn't think he's done anything wrong, does he? Well, Mr. Justice, do you consider his statement to be of any importance? Maybe? The yokai feathers and tracks weren't there before. Well, that is consistent with what Jinxie said.
They were left there by Mr. Filch, weren't they? They were indeed, and it was quite a shock when I saw that yokai.
I can't imagine how terrifying it must have been to see his face emerging from the darkness.
Okay, so he's not even reality TV grade handsome. Can we move on now?
I agree.
I don't think there's anything particularly unusual there, so let's keep going. That means we go back, and we press again. Oh wait, no, hold on, we're at the end.
Yeah.
So we'll just press this one. The mayor has been knocked out by a blow to the head. Could he really have opened the Forbidden Chamber in that state? Well, it did seem difficult. He was all woozy and stumbling around as he opened it. It was such a heroic effort that I nearly started to cheer him on despite myself. Oh, Quattro, that's my life.
Oh, Quattro. Get you some food, boo.
I think the mayor needed medical attention more than a cheerleader.
You think he's telling the truth about being there in that room? Yep.
Well, I believe he was there. The question is, when did he enter?
You mean, did he enter after Jinxie fled? Or was he there before the murder? If it's the latter, that would change everything.
Right. If he was there before the murder, that would make him a suspect.
But how do we go about proving that?
Well, I guess we ask him about what happened there. Anyway, let's press him to see what kind of info we can extract from him.
Let's cross our fingers he says or reveals something incriminating.
Can I also say that I love the fact that when she gets stressed out, her swoop bang gets all
messed up.
Yep, I love it.
It gets like crinkled.
Okay, it is, I think, this.
One of the last Breath of the Wild bow and arrow set. Wait, what? Bow and arrow set? That's a thing?
Aww. Yes, this one. Press.
So we're gonna change it?
You described it in a bit more detail. What exactly the details? I'd like to ask you about the Forbidden Chamber. I'm just gonna go in order. It was shut tight until the mayor opened it. He's really trying to stress that it was the mayor who opened the Forbidden Chamber.
That big liar! He opened it himself!
Whoa, if looks could kill, LaBelle would be toast.
If only they could. Well, Mr. Justice, do you consider this statement to be any importance?
Very, just because I want to press
You can change your mind later, it's fine.
You're lying about the mayor opening the Forbidden Chamber, aren't you?
Well, leading the witness, and he's not going to admit that.
In a sense, yes, it could have been seen as a lie. Wait, so you admit it? In this world riddled with deceit, my beauty is the only self-evident truth. That is to say, all else except me is but fiction and lies. The nerve of this guy. His testimony is riddled with lies. Looks like I won't be getting anything useful out of this statement.
Thanks for the heads up. Then the one that was left was the murder weapon.
Yes. Fast. Press!
Press.
Tell me about that murder weapon. Could you describe the state of the weapons that had been used at the scene? The spear had been thrust all the way through Alderman Cuby. Then there was that statue the alderman used to bludgeon Mayor Tinma. That incredibly inspiring symbol had fallen to the floor.
Oh, yeah, he knew about it.
Alright, the statue, but why would he find it inspiring? No one had seen it except for the two.
That's right.
Why exactly did you find the statue inspiring? Well, when I saw that statue, I felt as if the merger had been realized. It was like a celebration of union between town and village, an inspiring symbol of goodwill. A broken statue next to a bloody corpse. Real inspiring. Yes!
It's gotta be this one.
Yes! Yes, it's important! Yes! It's very important! Keep it!
There's no way he would have seen it before this meeting either, because the alderman made it, it was a surprise.
Yeah. I believe that to be extremely important. I request that it be added to the testimony.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha!
Press! A token of goodwill. Are you referring to the fox and demon statue? Yes, the statue the alderman allegedly used to strike back at Mayor Tinma. The mayor trampled down municipal goodwill only to be clobbered by its symbol. It's quite ironic, don't you think? And that's when a symbol of goodwill was transformed into a symbol of conflict.
And there's no way that you could have known otherwise, so it's gotta be that.
Yeah, so statue fallen to the floor. It was a token of goodwill. Present. And
Island.
I believe it would just be the fox statue, right?
I think so.
Token of goodwill made in secret. Jinxie was the only one who knew about what the original looked like.
It's a secret.
Present!
Yes!
Oh, look, it's a Polly.
A Polly!
Your lies have finally betrayed you, Mr. LaBelle. What possibly could you mean? You said the statue was like a celebration of union between town and village. Is that correct? It is indeed, but what of it? The two yokai are joining hands in goodwill. As if they were celebrating the municipal merger. Bitch, I got you. Something the matter. So how did you really know that the statue was meant to be a symbol of goodwill again? What?
What?
Justice don't know. Explain yourself and make it quick.
I thought it was obvious.
This statue was meant to symbolize goodwill in its original form. But that was a secret. A secret? Whatever do you mean?
Stop. Just the way that he, like, I don't know, like, taps it, like, gives it a good whap when he's angry. I like it.
It's his third nip. Ha! What I mean is that it broke when somebody used it to strike Mayor Tenma on the head. What's left clearly makes it look like the two yokai are battling it out. The statue's secret and its true form were lost inside that locked room. For Miss Tenma is the only living soul who should know what it once looked like.
You know, unless you were there.
So, Mr. LaBelle, where could you have possibly seen the statue in its original form? What do you mean, where?
Yeah.
The only
where?
possible answer is this. You saw the statue in its original form, right there in the room where the alderman was murdered before it was broken. How dare you?
Mr. Justice, are you accusing the witness with some sort of crime?
Yeah, duh. I am.
Yeah.
Florent LaBelle, I accuse you of the murder of Alderman Rex Cuby.
Oh, ish. I also accuse you of being a crime to the fashion world. And please. Order! Order in the court! Mr. LaBelle! You've been accused of murder. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
God, you probably reek. Oh my god.
I know.
I'm just like... Oh, his third nip is detachable.
That's not wholesome. There is a slit there, though, where it hangs out.
Yep.
So,
Third nip confirmed. It's just detachable.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to say, for any of y'all out there who think that piling cologne on top of your sweating self is gonna make you smell okay,
It don't.
it don't. And it don't take your clothes to an alteration place afterwards.
Oh my god, please don't!
Because fuck you.
Because putting an iron to clothing that hasn't been washed. There's
Especially
nothing
clothing
on this earth smells like it.
There's especially clothing that hasn't been washed on top of having tons of cologne sprayed on it.
Yeah.
And then you put that shit to an iron and it's just... Also, it feels nasty.
It does.
Stop it.
Stop it. Wash your clothes.
How could you possibly accuse me, the embodiment of beauty?
Way to go, Paulo. This is the conclusive evidence we needed. Magnifico.
We've got you now. We know you killed the alderman. Now admit it. Leading the witness.
Yeah, it's true. This whole trial has been leading the witnesses.
Enough of your silly games, Justice Dono. This prancing peacock could not possibly be the killer. What are you talking about? His alibi has already crumbled to dust. And I just proved that he was the one in the Fox chamber while it was still locked tight.
And he even admitted to just being there.
Why could he have not seen the statue in its true form before the murder? After all, he was close friends with the alderman. Ergo. Yes, that's right. I clearly remember it now. Alderman Cuby told me about it. About the statue, what the statue actually looked like. I mean, he was a good friend of mine.
That was very believable. Yeah, right. He wouldn't show you a secret gift just like that. I love Black.
Moreover, it has already been proven that he was not present at the scene of the crime.
It has? Love that you're actually doing the hand motions.
I can't help it. It's just so rhythmic.
It's good. It's real good.
Forgotten, have we? Recall the little scamp statement, if you will. When Jinxie Tunma unlocked the Fox chamber, she saw the alderman and the mayor collapsed therein, and no one else.
Oh.
Because he was hiding behind the screen!
He already told us he was.
The fact is, it was you two who made that apparent in yesterday's court session. Thus, Florent LaBelle could not possibly have been in that locked room.
No!
Ah!
Come on, dude, seriously?
I just don't get it. How could Jinxie not have seen LaBelle? The proof is incontrovertible.
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 Why is my mouth not making words?
I don't know.
No room for debate exists. My voice doesn't want to be gravelly. Do
you need a break to go like smoke like a pack of cigs?
Hold on.
Does vaping, like, help to make your voice gravelly the same way the cigarettes do? Does it really?
If you vape on a high voltage.
What?
And I have to vape on a high voltage right now because my stupid atomizer, I won't get into it. I had to buy the wrong atomizer and now I have to vape on a super high voltage that I don't like.
Hashtag vape problems. I love it though, just because of all this, the smoke. I like it.
Yeah, I hate it.
I love it.
Am I not right? Your baldness.
It's a little sexy.
Thanks.
Thanks. Well, it does seem awfully conclusive. I can't wait till Sid sounds like Dr. Girlfriend. I love Dr. Girlfriend.
Oh my god, I would cosplay Dr. Girlfriend in a heartbeat.
I would love it if you cosplay Dr. Girlfriend, actually. In fact, to point to the defendant and the victim being the only people in the locked room.
Oh, whoops.
Nobody looked behind the folding screen, I guess. Moreover, the defendant has already confessed. Why?
Silence.
Damn, he didn't even get to say nothing. You cannot defend the indefensible. Your role in this charade is over, Justice Dono. Justice Dono. Damn it.
Is Blackwell really one of your least favorite prosecutors? Well, all the prosecutors are pretty much babes, except for Manfred. Manfred should be everyone's. Manfred and Payne should be everyone's least favorite. I mean, I love Payne in his own way, but like, Manfred and Payne should be everyone's least favorite prosecutor. Blackwell deserves more than that.
Sorry. But. Your baldness. This trial would last an eternity if we were to keep cross blades with these simpletons. It's high time you brought down the hammer of justice.
A point well made. I believe it's time to declare a verdict.
No! Fuck you! What? Judge?
This court finds the defendant Damien Tenma. There it is. I was like, wait a minute. Ha! It would seem that my time is at end.
He's so extra. Okay. Mayor Tenma? Consulor, there's a matter of which I must testify.
Testify.
I were to college now, only for your good graces. Counselor? Oh, right. He must mean me. Has he finally remembered what happened before the blow to his head? Bailiff, don't just stand there. Seize him. It's no good. I can't restrain him. Gah, gah, gah. Know me in despair. For I'm Tenmataro, demon lord of the Yokai. You will come out of this case a much stronger voice, Sid.
Mr. Justice, do something.
Since when am I responsible for court security?
You're not. Apollo, this is our chance. We might get some new information out of him.
Your Honor, seeing as how our client has something new to say, I believe due process demands that we hear him out, even if he is a yokai.
He's not, but he's just a little special, and then we'll just hear him out anyway. I don't know why it's doing that again. Well, when you put it that way... still, I believe testimony by a yokai is unprecedented in the legal world.
Unprecedented and absurdity is more like it.
Well, all right. Mr. Damien Tenma, or should I say Mr. Tenma Taru, your testimony, please.
I shall now speak the recollections most real. Curiosity of my host, Damien Tenma.
How's
courtesy, not curiosity. God damn it!
It's okay. Yokai don't know courtesy, so...
Heed these words, mortal, for hear them but once you shall. Ka-ka-ka.
Grab into air, titty.
Barely conscious was Damien there amid the darkness. Suddenly, two yokai did appear.
What are you, like Yoda?
On one side, I, Tinmataro, ruler of demonkind. And on the other, my mortal enemy, the nine-tailed fox.
So is the defendant asserting the room he was in was very dark at the time?
Strange as it may be, yes, indeed. All was in darkness. And the part about Tinmataro and the nine-tailed fox being there? Yes, that too! Tinmataro towered overhead, and the nine-tailed fox glittered gold.
Oh. No!
I call something animal abuse. I don't know.
Call Peter.
It would seem the defendant's recollections are not to be trusted. I am Dr. Girlfriend, you're right. Yes, well, truth be told, my host's recollections are still a bit fuzzy. As if half dreamt, that happening lingers in his mind.
Apollo, maybe I can help here.
Yes. Really? Oh, you mean...
Yeah, I can hear it. The discord in his heart. I sense an unusual emotion in the mayor's memory of the event.
Okay. I just hope our findings don't come back to haunt us again.
No, I have an idea of what's going on. Come on, Widget, let's do it.
Oh, I just noticed the wiki face.
I love it. I love Widget. I really, really, really still want to make Athena's outfit.
Oh,
The reason I've never done it is because I want to make a working widget to go with it. It has to be working, or it's not. I'm not working.
What, like a LED kind of thing? Like it lights up?
But I
or-
want it to also be able to switch faces.
Faces, yeah.
So it would have to have like it'd be made with like Raspberry Pi inside of it or something.
I feel you.
So let's see. Barely conscious was Damien there amid the darkness. Sadness and fear, and then that one's surprise and confusion. It makes sense. On one side, I, Tenmatar, ruler of demonkind. Oh!
Happiness? Why happiness?
Because happiness is a warm gun. Sorry.
Love you. What's with those Tenmas and their yokai vision?
I think it's sweet how father and daughter can share something like that.
I don't think a shared nightmare really qualifies as sweet. No, it does.
It's kind of sweet.
Anyway, all I need to do is point out an unnatural reaction like last time.
Right. Look for places where an emotion conflicts with a testimony.
I fancy myself a barren unterbite. Wicked spin.
The conflict usually indicates a thought or emotion that's being suppressed.
Okay. So happiness!
There's a warm gun. Happiness.
So,
Actually,
that
I really
one?
like that one. Yeah.
When the nine-tailed fox appeared, you not only experienced shock and sadness, but also something like joy as well.
That's weird.
Joy? Perhaps it was joy at the light coming to my eyes at long last. A long and terrible creaking did pierce the silence. And then there was light! On reflection, it was a door that did produce that infernal racket. A creaking door. Oh, you must be talking about the Forbidden Chamber door. It does make a lot of noise.
Oh yeah, it's really noisy actually. So this means the Forbidden Chamber really was opened. But what about the sudden light he described?
I think I know. He mentioned darkness and Tenmataro towering overhead. Maybe the mayor wasn't really in the Fox Chamber at the time of the crime. Mr. Mayor, did the darkness that you were in happen to be here? Wait, so we're saying that he wasn't... I'm confused. We're saying he wasn't in the Fox Chamber, or he wasn't in the Forbidden Chamber?
We're saying he wasn't in the Fox Chamber, because they were supposed to both be in the Fox Chamber the entire time of the crime. Supposedly no one was in the Forbidden Chamber except for Filch, because he was like, I was in there and I dressed up like Temitaro and I ran out or something. But now they're like, he said he was in darkness and there was a loud creaking and there was light, so we're like, maybe he wasn't in the Fox Chamber, so...
Was he
maybe...
in the Forbidden Chamber?
Maybe.
Or the air duct, which we already know that people weren't in the air duct because there was so much dust.
Yeah, so I think he's implying
Forbidden
maybe
Chamber.
somehow, which totally turns everything in a weird direction. It's like, what?
The Forbidden Chamber. Was it not the Fox Chamber where the murder did occur? Yes, but it all makes sense if you were in the Forbidden Chamber. That terrible creaking sound was probably the Forbidden Chamber doors opening. And the towering Temitaro you saw? Most likely the Forbidden Chamber statue. Why, yes, that would explain it!
Oh, he broke character for a second. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was good.
The darkness and the staff in the demon's grasp.
Oh yeah, he is carrying a staff in that statue. I didn't notice that before. But even if all that's true, then what about the nine-tailed fox?
Maybe he was seeing things? Just like Jinxie and her imaginary yokai.
Fantastico, Apollo! It's entirely possible. In a groggy, dreamlike state, people can misremember things and events.
Misremember, you say? Let me think. I do believe I remember now. That was not the nine-tailed fox, it was...
Whoa!
The amazing Ninetales! What?
What?
The amazing Ninetales? First, this is but a dream, I thought. Now, however, most clearly do I recall it. 'Twas the amazing Ninetales who did appear in the Forbidden Chamber's door!
What?
I'm sorry I asked.
The amazing Ninetales? But that was the victim Alderman QB, right?
Yeah. Why would he open the Forbidden Chamber? Wasn't he trying to keep it sealed?
Never mind that. This is completely new information. Let me enter it and run an update.
Get it, Mama.
Yes. Seems like something is still weird, but we'll figure it out. There we go. Okay, so... Well, what else is there? Shaft of light did pierce the gloom.
Oh, well, I guess happiness would kind of make sense.
Yeah, and surprise. But you're still sad. You're saying you came to the rescue. It's well, maybe. It's like very faint.
Sorry.
What?
Just the fact that he's like, come to the rescue, and it's just this like masked wrestler.
Just like super buff guy.
Does anybody remember fucking, oh god, what was the name of that show? The Disney Channel show.
Disney Channel? Oh my god, I don't know.
Oh my god, I think it was Disney Channel. Lucha? Was that it?
Oh, Lucha Libre? No. Lucha... I know what you're talking about. Was it Disney? I thought that was just Cartoon Network.
It might have been Cartoon Network. I don't know why I'm thinking it's Disney.
Lucha.
Mucha
Lucha!
Mucha Lucha!
Oh my god! Thank you, Sicey. Oh my gosh, this is actually bothering me. I don't know if it's bothering you, but it's bothering me.
What, the thing, like...
Yeah, it switched profiles. There we go. Now it should work.
Oh, it was Nickelodeon.
What? I thought it was Cartoon Network exclusively.
Hold on, give me a second.
Remember it being on Nickelodeon at all.
It premiered on Kids WB.
Oh lord, Kids WB.
Warner Brothers Animation. See, Disney XD in the UK, 9 Network in Australia, and Cartoon Network worldwide, including the US.
Okay, so we were both right.
Yeah.
Whoa! I remember it being a thing, but I never saw it.
Sorry. Yes, Mucha Lucha! I love Mucha Lucha.
I never saw it.
Really?
I just saw previews and for it, like commercials for it between shows or whatever. So I knew about it, but I never saw it.
I loved Mucha Lucha.
I loved Jackie Chan's Adventure. I watched a lot of Jackie Chan's Adventure. I loved Jade.
Oh yeah, Jackie Chan's Adventure was fun.
So what do you suppose the Amazing Ninetales was up to?
Good question. Could he have been trying to free the mayor from the Forbidden Chamber? But why help? Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Why help an enemy like that? Wasn't he opposed to the mayor's merger plan?
Well, at least now we know why the room suddenly lit up.
Must have been a huge relief for the mayor. I mean, just thinking about being trapped in that pitch black room really freaks me out. So it's gotta be the last one in it, but I just don't know which one. Is it weirder for him to be happy about him saving him, or is it weirder for him to be sad?
Yeah, that's what I don't know. Because he's like, come to the rescue, so you would think that they would be happy about come to the rescue, but why are you slightly sad about it?
But also, why are you happy that you're... Why would you think he's coming to rescue you if he opposes, your merger or whatever? So it could go
But I'm
one way
also
or the
getting...
other.
Okay, I am getting a little confused about this, and I might be stupid, but it's okay.
You're not stupid.
It's okay. It's okay.
Or we're both stupid, I don't know.
Is he talking as if he's Tenmataro, or is he talking as if he's Damien Tenma?
Good question.
Because that also... Because if he was Damien Tenma, the happiness would be understood, I think. Because Damien Tenma didn't even really want the merger.
He didn't, but nobody else knows that.
Yeah, but for him...
Emotionally,
it would make sense.
But maybe we need to bring it to the court's attention because it's an emotion that makes sense to him, but we need to explain it to the court.
So that we can bring the blackmail letter to light.
Maybe.
Can I save? Maybe that.
Yeah, probably. I think so.
Also, by the way, I know my Tenmataro voice is really obnoxious and dumb. I just didn't know what else to do, so I just went with
It's not obnoxious and dumb. I just feel bad for your vocal cords.
It's probably real obnoxious and dumb. Okay, so it just saved, and you think, or do you want to go with sad first?
Pick one. Pick one. Anyone. Flip a coin. We don't have a coin.
Do you want to assume at first that he's talking as Tenmataro or he's talking as Damien Tenma?
Damien Tenma.
Okay.
I think. Maybe.
Then to me, as Damien Tenma, this one doesn't make sense.
Yeah, maybe.
But again, like you said, to bring to the court's attention the happiness maybe we need to question. Fuck it, we'll go with happy first.
Eeny, meeny, miny, this one. Nope, we're wrong.
Oh, I thought that we'd already gotten this. Maybe if you look really hard?
No. You know better, so do better. So I guess this one then.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, the music stopped. Got it.
Yes, mama!
I keep trying. One
do
day
so
I'll be good.
I've been keeping my papers open on this company called First Figures for their base. I actually announced it and got the license. Ooh.
Ooh.
When the amazing Ninetales opened the chamber, banishing the darkness within.
Oh, you're talking about... I've seen the statue. The gut statue? I've seen it. I know what you're talking about.
You felt joy, but didn't you also feel shock and sadness? Yes, in the hazy depths of my mind, I do recollect something of that nature. I believe it was the Fiend's Cape of Red. For when I did behold it, a great wave of sadness did implicitly wash over me. A cape of red?
Apollo, we reduced the noise level. Oh, but there's still a little left.
Mayor Tenma, why were you sad when you saw the red cape? Why, indeed. What could this mean?
I guess his memory's still a little spotty. I know, because his latest recollection contradicts the evidence.
Yeah. It's one of those contradictions that slaps you right across the face.
Psh! Something this obvious could arise. When someone is trying to force a fuzzy memory into a definitive shape. Apollo, I know what you have to do. You need to present evidence that contradicts the image you see.
Oh, so it's basically the same as the usual cross-examination process.
Yeah, but much crueler.
Oh, God. Here comes justice.
Here comes justice. Justice isn't always nice.
Can you itch me between the shoulder blades?
Yes.
A little bit more this way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
Is that good?
Yeah.
So the same company as that gut statue is doing a Bayonetta statue. That gut statue is amazing. It's expensive though, so
Is it as good as like the God of War stuff?
yeah. Well, it's kind of like around the same
Like on
when it
par.
comes to price and stuff.
Well, I meant quality.
But quality-wise, I can't judge because I haven't seen them in person. It looks just as good to me. The company even has payment plans. No, I
Thank
believe
you.
it because that gut statue is real expensive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So wait, I don't quite understand what I'm supposed to be doing here.
So, scroll through his testimony again. Maybe something's updated. And you need to present evidence this time instead of isolating an emotion that doesn't make sense. Here it is. Because you need to present evidence that contradicts the facts here.
Maybe he doesn't. Does he have a red cape?
I don't know. Check the court record.
That's what I'm about. Check it out. Check it out. No.
Yeah. No, he doesn't.
Unless, wait, hold on. Details. Yeah, no, he doesn't. He doesn't have a red cape.
Well, there it is.
I think he has a yellow cape.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a...
Tails.
That must have been hell to make. I'm just saying.
So just present.
Yeah. Jelly Boy! Dog wrestler is so cute. He is super cute. He's a good boy.
Yeah. You said the amazing Ninetales cape was red. Are you sure about that? Yes, well, I do believe it was a red cape I saw, but... Mayor Tenma. Does this cape look red to you?
Apollo, you could have...
Oh, that certainly does not look red! Not even scarlet or crimson either! Nevertheless, upon my liberation, something red did fill my yet hazy-filled view. And I thought to myself, the amazing Ninetales, arrayed in a cape of red. Well, he's stabbed. It's blood. So you mistook that red something for his cape? Apparently so. And remembering it now, it brings a great sadness upon me.
So the red something probably wasn't a cape after all.
It's probably blood.
Maybe that great sadness he mentioned is what's interfering with his memory.
Well, he would have seen the fox chamber behind the amazing Ninetales. What red object could he have seen there that would have been that shocking? I know. Could it have been
I know!
blood?
When he was stabbed with a spear! Wow!
That one,
Maybe.
I think. Well, let me just flip through the left. Yeah! It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be blood. Or not. Something red that could produce a deep sadness. Could it be, Mr. Timma, that what you saw was the alderman's blood? Blood? Why? Yes! It was blood!
Aww.
Ugh!
No, poor guy.
Ugh! Ah!
I feel real bad for this guy.
It's all coming back to me now. It wasn't a red cape that I saw. It was lying behind the Ninetales, the alderman's bloody body.
Aww. Then who else was that ripped? Surely not that guy. His noise level's down to 0. I think he's remembered everything now.
Does this mean the amazing Ninetales killed Alderman Cupid?
It can't be LaBelle. He doesn't look ripped at all. But the alderman was the amazing Ninetales, so how exactly would that work?
I asked you first.
Yeah, but then I asked you.
Well, Mr. Justice, you sure know how to make a complicated matter even more complicated.
Hey!
I mean, I guess you do work for Phoenix Wright.
True, but at the time of the crime, our client was in the forbidden chamber. Moreover,
Oh yeah, stay hydrated, fam. Thanks, stay hydrated, bot. I love that bot's been in here lately.
Hoy, don't you think this is strange?
Yes.
The little scamp has already confirmed her father to be in the fox chamber. But she said not about seeing the amazing Ninetales there.
Well, you left.
You just had to bring that up, didn't you?
Jinxie didn't see LaBelle there either.
'Cause he was hiding!
It's so weird. Who really was in that room then?
Would the defense care to show any theories with the court? Can you explain the inconsistency between the defendant's testimony and his daughter's?
We're gonna have to.
Yes I can.
Uh,
Of course I can explain it. Because if I don't, we're in serious trouble.
that's the Phoenix Wright way.
Not with more of your bluffs and fairy tales, I trust. Fair warning, Justice Dono. I shall have your head if you fail to explain this.
Maybe we should save.
What about a good old-fashioned penalty?
Yes, some form of Ninetales. It's like the Ninetales Pokemon, but amazing. And a wrestler. Anyhow.
Well, Mr. Justice, let's see if you have a head worth keeping on your shoulders. That was morbid, even for me.
First of all, Mr. LaBelle was definitely in the fox chamber while it was locked. We also know that Mayor Tenma was in the forbidden chamber based on his testimony. These two facts are crucial to my explanation. So let's consider the following question. If the facts point to Florent LaBelle and the victim being there at the scene, why did Jinxie Tenma see the victim and her father, Mayor Tenma?
A very good question indeed. I suppose you have an answer for us?
I don't know, but I just got maybe.
I'm gonna be 100% real with you. Don't remember.
Could LaBelle have disguised himself as Tenma?
I don't know. I mean, he could have. It's possible.
Because then it would make sense why he would be like, I'm sorry, I killed blah blah blah.
Yeah, and then made it all like seem like it was really him, and he was like, I killed him, and then she left, and he just was like, haha,
Haha.
they will never catch me. But I don't know.
I don't know.
He'd have
either.
to be a real good actor to fool his own daughter.
Well, she was distressed at the time.
That's true too.
And, like, also, wasn't she kind of sleepwalking?
And like seeing shit. Yeah, that's true too.
Sadly, you would be supposing wrong.
You think that she could have mistaken LaBelle for the mayor?
Well, if she did, then the question is, why did she do that?
Well, how about that explanation, Mr. Justice? I believe the time for questions is over. The defense asserts that Florent LaBelle was at the scene of the crime. However, Jinxie Tenma has testified that she saw her father collapse there. If she has in fact misremembered the event, then what would have made her do so?
Maybe. We got a full ass health bar. I don't know.
I mean... The figure Miss Tenma saw was not her father. It was Florent LaBelle disguised as Damien Tenma.
He was not the father.
That's an complete impossibility. Their faces are utterly unalike. How could you explain that away with the mere disguise?
Well, yes, they both do have incredibly distinctive faces. Look at those lips.
Maybe the disguise completely hid his face.
I think Jinxie would have mentioned if she couldn't see her father's face.
And if it were that sort of disguise, wouldn't she have removed it? Alright. Your sword is as dull as your mind, Justice Donut. Shall I show you what truly sharp blade is capable of?
Haha.
I think I'll pass! And Apollo died.
Apollo, no! And then Apollo was dead. He was so dead and forever dead. That's the end of Apollo Justice. Are you okay, Apollo? No, he's dead.
I'm not fine, am I?
Call a spirit medium.
Well, now that we have that little fairy tale out of the way, your baldness, your verdict, if you will.
What? No, we only got a penalty. Wait a minute, now I'm suspecting.
Mr. Justice, I believe it's time for a verdict if you have no further arguments.
What even left for me to do?
Apollo, remember what Mr. Wright always says? When you're stuck in a tight spot, turn the case upside down.
When did he ever say that?
He didn't, but Mia always says that, so he must have told us that at one point.
Oh, okay. Turn the case upside down. He does say that, doesn't he? Or rather, Mia said it, so he quoted it.
He says it all the time because Mia said it all the time.
But I don't quite see how it applies here. Still, never hurts to give it a try, I guess. Let's see. Rather than Jinxie didn't remove the disguise, maybe she couldn't remove it. And rather, she didn't tell anyone about the disguise. Maybe it was she couldn't talk about it.
Wrestler's mask is more precious than his own life. He'd never unmask himself in front of others. But there are matches where wrestlers battle for the right to remove each other's masks. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself.
Jeez. And what about the fact that the amazing Ninetales who opened the door, a mask that can't be removed in front of others, can these facts turn things around? Ah!
got it all backwards.
Apollo?
I think we might have made a huge mistake. Your baldness. I see no need to further indulge them in their silly little farce. The defense has no proof. They never did and never will.
Well, you heard the man.
I do have proof. Do you now?
Oh. Well, all right, but it better be good, Mr. Justice.
We can solve the remaining riddles by turning all of our assumptions upside down. Why Jinxie mistook Mr. LaBelle for her father, why she couldn't remove the costume or tell anyone about it in the first place. These riddles are inextricably linked
yes.
to Mayor Temma's secret identity.
That's a $10 word.
A shocking secret identity that will turn the entire premise of the case upside down. This piece of evidence clearly reveals that Mayor Temma's secret identity. Is he the fucking fox?
Oh, Mama, thank you for that host. Mama. Ooh.
Didn't mean to make you cry.
God, no, I'm gonna sing the whole song if you make me continue the song. But thank you,
Thank you.
and you're a treasure.
Your babe. Jeez, Louise. Well, no, because there was white hair found inside the mask.
That doesn't mean anything. I mean, let me put it to you like this. And this isn't even me, because I don't remember this case and what is going on here. But if you think about it, who changes their hair color every day of the week?
Mother effin'. Mother effin'.
But the real contradiction here is that this means LaBelle is ripped. He can't be ripped.
He can be.
I mean, I guess so, but damn. Did not expect him to be ripped.
Well, I mean, he's obsessed with beauty, so
Yeah,
I mean,
but some people who are obsessed with beauty don't find muscle. They're like, oh, how barbaric. I keep a lean physique, but too much muscle mass.
maybe he's
know.
one of them bitches that like they don't ever work out, but they get the implants. you
Oh,
know?
the muscle implants?
Yeah.
Oh, gross. I mean, I support you and what you want to do with your life, but isn't it like totally fucked up if you actually want to work out and build muscle? You can't.
No, you can't work out once you get muscle implants.
You just can't do it.
No.
That's oof. That's not wholesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I support you in all of your endeavors, but
No, you absolutely can't do like heavy lifting or anything like that.
oof. That's rough.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Botched. I know what's up.
That's right, my baby. We watch Botch.
Yeah.
Ugh. What an absolute crap trap. Poppycock. Balderdash. We thought the alderman was the amazing Ninetails and the mayor was Timitaro. That's why we believed the mayor killed the alderman in his lust for the Ninetails veil. And it was the basis for the prosecution's entire case against our client. However, we got the whole thing backwards. Mayor Timma wasn't Timitaro at all. He was the amazing Ninetails.
What's this?
Now, none of you guys who said good things about the Amazing Ninetails can take any of that shit back. Just so you know. Looking at you,
best
Fulbright.
explain yourself, Justice Dono. And from where you derived such a far-fetched conclusion. Jinxie no doubt knew the true identity of the Amazing Ninetales. But she couldn't tell anyone no matter what. That's why she didn't say it was the Amazing Ninetales she saw passed out. Even though, unbeknownst to her, it was really Florent LaBelle in disguise.
You look ridiculous in that suit, though.
The accused and that deceitful dandy are utterly dissimilar in physical build and voice. The little scamp would have seen through the difference.
Yeah, but would she though?
Remember, Mr. LaBelle has his very own brand of cosmetics. Why couldn't he fake a different build too? And anyone speaking through a mask would naturally sound different.
If she was all messed up, that much I will agree with.
Why did she not simply pull the mask off?
Nope.
A masked wrestler disguised is more precious than life itself. As a huge fan of the Amazing Ninetales, she would have never dared to unmask him.
Clearly you don't watch wrestling.
In the case of mistaken identity, also explains the riddle of the locked room.
Then by all means, Mr. Justice, answer it for us already.
First, Mr. LaBelle entered the room where the mayor and the alderman were talking. I suspect he brought with him coffee laced with some sort of sedative. Once the alderman was out cold,
He killed him like a bitch.
that's when Mr. LaBelle killed him. Next, he took the mayor, who he had also drugged, into the Forbidden Chamber. Then he returned to the Fox Chamber, slipped into some of the mayor's spare clothes, and completed the disguise by donning the Amazing Ninetales mask.
Wait, so he stripped him naked?
He said spare clothes.
Why would he bring spare clothes with him?
He's the one who made the mayor's suit, though. He could have made a spare.
Maybe. I'm just saying it's funnier to think of him, like, just tossed him naked into the Forbidden Chamber.
With his entire charade in place, Mr. LaBelle then let out a scream. The scream that led Jinxie Tenma to the scene.
So then... the person who said I killed Alderman QB was...
It just looks really silly with the suit. I love it, though.
Yep, that was Florent LaBelle in disguise. The mayor never actually confessed.
Oh, ish. Hi, Donnie.
This is no more than guesswork and speculation. Now stop your jabbering and... No, you twisted samurai! This time you stop your jabbering and let me finish making my case.
Oh, Paulo, look at you go!
Once Miss Tenma left the scene, Mr. LaBelle, still wearing the mayor's clothes and mask, opened the Forbidden Chamber so he could drag the mayor back out into the Fox Chamber.
Oh, so the Amazing Ninetales that the mayor saw was...
Right, it was LaBelle opening the Forbidden Chamber. The second time Mr. LaBelle opened the door to the Forbidden Chamber, he happened to catch the thieving Mr. Filch by surprise. Startled, Mr. Filch, in his Tenmataro disguise, ran as fast as he could away from the room.
Ow.
As he did, he left behind him a trail of feathers and tracks, and gave Miss Tenma a scare of her life in the hallway. With no one left to witness the events that had occurred, Mr. LaBelle then proceeded to drag the sleeping mayor back into the Fox Chamber.
I see. Well, that all does certainly make sense.
Then, after dragging the mayor back into the Fox Chamber, Mr. LaBelle threw the mask out the window and fled the room. For this absurd theory to work, it requires that the defendant be the Amazing Ninetales. However, he was the one pushing for the municipal merger.
No, but
That such an individual could possibly be the Amazing Ninetales is preposterous.
nope.
The mayor was blackmailed into pursuing the merger. Miss Timma's life would have been in danger if someone openly voiced his opposition. That's why he created a sacred identity as the Amazing Ninetales. This is madness. No one could possibly hatch such an insane plot.
That's what I said, but this is Ace Attorney, so...
No one except a killer as insane as his plot. And I'd say Florent LaBelle more than qualifies.
Foolish mortal, it is at your own peril that you forget who I am.
Mayor Timma, it's okay now. Jinxie will be safe as soon as Mr. LaBelle is arrested. You are the Amazing Ninetales, aren't you?
What?
Jinxie? Oh, this bitch.
What? You had enough time to dye your hair back.
You have quite the active imagination. Mayor Timma is not the Amazing Ninetales.
The court moves that you take off your jacket so we can see how ripped you are.
What do you mean? Well, has the mayor admitted to it yet? But that's just... I mean, if he did admit to such nonsense, I would reveal the truth behind Timataro right here and now.
Aren't you admitting to blackmail? Like, right now?
What?
Like, right now?
Why you wouldn't dare reveal the secret. My good friend the alderman told me all about it. But it wouldn't be good to expose the truth. What with superstitions now, would it? The truth behind Timataro? What's he talking about?
Nani the fuck?
So go ahead, say it! I'm the Amazing Ninetales, I dare you!
Your Honor, this is blackmail, like, right in the middle of the court.
Objection!
Like, is the person that... the typographer in the court taking this down? 'Cause...
Yeah. Wait! Will somebody please explain what's going on here?
Blackmail!
Why are you even explaining? Mayor Tinma will do anything to keep the truth behind Timataro a secret. A dark, terrible truth that has been kept secret by the village superstitions.
Tell the whole court, why don't you?
And if the mayor admits to being the Amazing Ninetales, you'll expose the truth. Right, I won't have him walking free because of some nonsense you made up.
But you basically just admitted that you were blackmailing him.
So what now, Justice Donna? Without the mayor's admission, your theory is as useless as you are in battle. I'll show you who's useless. Who's useless.
Apollo, don't you dare give up now.
I know.
And I mean it.
Your Honor, I believe Mr. LaBelle's statements warrant a thorough cross-examination.
Yep.
After all, the true identity of the Amazing Ninetales is the cornerstone of this case.
Well, you do have a point.
Damn right I do.
Please answer the court, Mr. LaBelle. Is the defendant the Amazing Ninetales or not?
Why did you go blonde again? The court wants to know. You could have gone with a different color entirely, but you went blonde again. What was the thought behind that? Come on, tell me your thought process.
The amazing Ninetales' true identity is not Mayor Tenma. The mayor would never admit to such utter nonsense. But if he did admit to such nonsense, I would expose the truth behind Tenma Taro right here and now. And that would bring ruin upon the Ninetales Vale, just as the superstitions say.
What kind of testimony is that?
Talk about a pot into a fire. At this rate, the mayor will be found guilty for sure.
Honestly speaking, if Mayor Damien Tenma is not the amazing Ninetales, I'm afraid I don't see how the defense has much of a case here.
Let's just leave it at that, shall we?
Yeah, sure, I'm easy.
We all know Alderman Cupie was the amazing Ninetales anyway. I mean, that's how the Ninetales Vale made a comeback. The Alderman was so popular.
Mm-hmm.
There's gotta be a hole in that testimony somewhere. But I don't even know where to start.
Since we don't have any proof that the mayor is the amazing Ninetales, we'll just have to get him to admit it himself.
But if he admits it, LaBelle's going to expose the secret behind Timataro, whatever the fuck that means. Oh, we're so close, I know it.
The defense may now cross-examine the witness.
You got it, bro.
You better believe it.
We are so close, I can feel it.
Yeah, sorry.
In my bones.
I needed a smoke.
It's okay.
Alright, press. Been doing a lot of talking. This whole case only makes sense if the mayor is the amazing Ninetales. I know you used his mask to create the illusion of a locked room murder. Nothing more than idle speculation. You've no evidence, now have you?
Yeah, his hair must be, like, super thirsty by now.
Mr. LaBelle knows what the statue originally looked like. That means he had to be in the Fox Chamber while it was still locked tight. Sorry, but I heard about the statue from Alderman Cubie.
So, present evidence.
If you don't believe me, just ask him.
He's dead.
Oh, but what's that? The Alderman's dead. Looks like the joke's on you, my sweaty little friend.
Apollo, you mind if I wring his neck?
Wait in line, 'cause I'm going first. Temper. Anyway.
Squeeze him.
Bitch, I'm gonna read you right now because them garage doors ain't cute.
Dang, you think you're beautiful, but the 80s called.
They want their reject style fashions back.
Oh, Ash! Also, who uses flip phones? I gotta say, I've never seen anyone use a flip phone as a shoulder pad before. It's creative. It's creative, at least.
The only nonsense here is the court. The only nonsense here, in this court, is you and your assertions.
Assertions! And you have no proof of any of this shit, might I add.
Such anger is terrible for the skin, you know. Actually, might I say,
Oh?
a stone cold bitch face is the best for your skin. No expression is the best expression to keep you from getting lines and wrinkles.
That's true. You just have to have a super good poker face all the time.
Beauty is like a flower that blooms forth from a serene heart. Bullshit!
Or a cold-ass heart.
Excuse me? I wouldn't expect a wilted peasant like you to understand.
I know. I don't know why. What the fuck? The flower. I know.
It's his third nip. I'm telling you.
I just wish that you would stop, like. It's not even the rubbing. It's just like the like pushing it up. Like, stop that. That's weird. I don't like that.
Perhaps this fragrance will help the blossom within you bloom. Bloom, not boom. Boom bloom.
Boom, boom, boom.
You liked that, didn't you?
No.
Enough jabbering about blossoms and whatnot.
If it's not a sakura blossom, I don't care.
It's not a cherry blossom, I don't give a fuck. Get on with your testimony before I slice you into a bouquet of cut flowers. Oh dear, please excuse me. As I was saying, the assertion of our wilted attorney here is utter nonsense. You'd be arrested, wouldn't you? Yes, it's true. I would be sacrificed upon the altar of justice despite my innocence. But what a terrible loss that would be for the future of humankind's cosmetic needs.
No, I'm pretty sure we'll be okay without you, boo.
It's a tragedy that must be averted. Defend me if you understand this.
No, we'll be okay.
Yeah,
I
we'll
promise.
be fine. The only terrible loss is this time wasted by your ceaseless yammering.
The defense agrees.
If you would avert the tragedy awaiting you and the vexing visage of yours, then... Yes, I know. Get on with my testimony. Anyhow, suffice to say, should the mayor admit the defense is nonsense, I will make good on my threat to end. Oh, you admit it's a threat?
It's a threat. It's 100% a threat. But somehow the court is okay with it.
And just how did you learn of the so-called truth behind Timataro? Alderman Kemi told me all about it. The secret of the Forbidden Chamber and the truth behind Timataro. Why would he share secrets like that with you, Mr. LaBelle?
You just look like a snitch.
Because of the Alderman's wife. I was looking after her while she was hospitalized.
Well, that's suspect.
He appreciated it so much, he shared the secrets with me.
Wait. Did he threaten the alderman in addition to the mayor?
Don't tell me that's how he learned about the Forbidden Chamber.
I mean, we figured it out without anybody's help.
Needless to say, I'm not above revealing the truth behind Timataro.
Do we still have the No, Filch took the superstition book from us.
He did.
Oh, well, here we go. Paulo about to do it.
Do not gaze upon Timataro. Do not tell others if you see him. Isn't that what the village superstitions say? Exactly. Telling others what Timataro looks like would reveal the truth. That's why the superstitions were written down in the first place. And the ruin coming to the village if you free him. Is that a warning not to expose the truth? Bingo! And that truth is, Timataro is a great, greed-inspiring fortune.
I mean, but...
That's what the whole battle over Ninetales Vale is about. Timataro is a great fortune? Come to think of it. Only that it's greatest get-rich-quick chance in the universe. Grandpappy told me all about it. Said there's amazing treasure in there.
But he already took it. So is Timataro the treasure itself that is definitely not there anymore? 100% not there anymore?
Or is it Mayor Tenma? I think this. I
wonder if-
probably should have saved.
Nah, it's fine. We've got plenty of stuff.
Ow!
You okay?
Yeah, I just pinched my finger. No. Telling the villagers that Timataro is a terrifying yokai is what has scared them away from the Forbidden Chamber and the treasure within. That's how the treasure has been kept secret all this time. Well. It seems our ace attorney has uncovered the truth that must not be revealed.
Oh shit, that name drop is good.
Mayor Timma looks like he wants to keep the truth hidden as much as I do.
Tragedy is doomed to repeat itself as long as Timitaro exists. That's why the secret must be protected.
Yeah, but
As long as Timitaro exists, huh? Mr. LaBelle, please add that statement to your testimony.
if you please. Roll credits. I mean, we've been in the Forbidden Chamber. It's not that forbidden.
So in other words, tragedy wouldn't occur at all if there were no Timitaro.
Yes, I suppose so, but that's wishful.
Turn your phone off!
Mrs. LaBelle? Yes. You don't say.
Oh, look, he actually paid attention to the other phone.
As long as Timitaro exists, huh?
How's the mayor supposed to admit his secret identity now?
Well, we have to find a way to make him say it, or our entire case unravels. There must be a hole in LaBelle's testimony somewhere.
Like how there is no Timitaro. Not anymore.
Okay,
Is it this one, maybe?
maybe. But what is it?
Well, if Timitaro isn't a yokai and is just a treasure, it's not there anymore.
So it's this?
Maybe? Wait, do we have the one that we found that was all gross? Or is that the only one we have?
That's the only one we have, I think. Yeah.
Okay, well then maybe. Oh yeah, it does say a figure discovered inside the Timitaro statue. I guess it became ungross when we figured out what it was. So we could save and then maybe?
To the last one or the one previous, you think?
Well, we could try this one first, and then if it doesn't work, then the other one.
Okay.
It's about the general idea. If you're saying Timitaro's not really a yokai, then we've got bad news for you, friend.
Objection!
Yes! Oh my god!
Mr. LaBelle, what if Timitaro no longer existed? Revealing the truth would no longer be an issue, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
If Timitaro no longer existed. What on earth are you talking about?
Oh, apparently you haven't heard. Timitaro no longer exists. But I guess you didn't get to go do a thorough search after the key was taken from you. Because when we searched the Forbidden Chamber, there wasn't any treasure there.
Nope.
Really? Well, maybe you weren't looking in the right place.
Nope.
Sorry, but I have proof that Timitaro no longer exists. Take a look at this figure.
Well, what do we have here? Oh, it looks like some kind of creature.
We found this in the Forbidden Chamber. It's an Adzuki Kozo figure. The great thief Adzuki Kozo used to leave them at the scene of his crimes.
Are you suggesting that Timitaro has been stolen?
Like a long ass time ago.
Yep, Phineas Filch's grandfather, a master thief, was the culprit.
And by that hideous moronic caretaker's grandfather, no less.
I mean, maybe his grandfather was a cool dude.
No! My beautiful golden Timitaro was... The greed inspired by Timitaro can no longer be ruin upon the Nine-Tails Vale. Isn't that right, Mayor Timma? The root of tragedy would indeed seem to be gone. In fact, I now recall the alderman revealing the secret to me on the day of our meeting. He must have been speaking of Timitaro.
For he said to me, the gold ingot was gone. The gold ingot? You mean the treasure that is Timataro's true form? Recall, if you will, the scroll of the Forbidden Chamber.
It was just one gold ingot, really?
Timataro is the yellowish object shown there. A giant gold ingot that my nomadic ancestors bestowed upon Ninetails Vale.
I mean, I guess if it was really big. Yeah, I guess that's kind of big.
In return for that gold, my ancestors did receive from Ninetails Vale. Land that would become Tenmatown.
Oh, yeah.
But drive the villagers mad with greed did the great fortune. Bitter was the greed-fueled battle. And it was as if they were possessed.
Get it?
My ancestors' gold became a curse upon their village. A curse of ruin. Thus, it was the yokai Tenmataro came to be. So Tenmataro and the village superstitions were merely fairy tales to scare people away. Fairy tale or not, Tenmataro made quite a mess of things. Yes, indeed. For there is no greater monster than a mortal man's lust for gold.
Well, you know what they say. The love of money is the root of all evil.
My ancestors did bring a terrible thing here to Ninetails Vale. A thing so terrible that Tenmataro, a monster just as terrible, had to be created to keep it a secret. Yet we have naught but love for the little village to which we owe our very existence. Tenmatown would never seek to take over Ninetails Vale in a merger!
Well, are you quite alright? Is the defense okay?
Yeah.
That was quite a shocking lesson in history, wasn't it?
Mr. Mayor, now that we know Tenmataro no longer exists, are you ready to admit your secret? You are the amazing Ninetails, aren't you?
Bitch, shut up!
No! Don't do it! Please, no!
Bruh.
Begone, you demented demon! Ahem. Now, where was I?
Oh, yeah.
The Golden Lord of Yokai, the amazing Ninetails, is indeed me.
I knew you were buff. I knew it. Look at that build.
And that means, Jinxie,
Yes?
the man wearing the mayor's clothes who you saw collapsed in the Fox Chamber, was he wearing the amazing Ninetails mask?
Uh-huh. That's what made me think it was Papa. He said he was gonna reveal his secret identity to Alderman QB that day, so... So... It really wasn't Papa I saw there, was it?
It was Florence's idea from the start. He advised me to reveal my secret identity to the Alderman. Yeesh, Rube Goldberg. Machines have less elaborate setups than LaBelle's scheme.
Is that a wrestling reference?
Well, there's Bill Goldberg,
Oh.
who's a wrestler. You may rest easy now, little Jinxie. That monster's deception is through. The true facts behind this case have finally come to light. Mayor Tinma did not kill Alderman QB. But Florent LaBelle did.
And I'm serious, like, how does anyone not see that?
How dare you! Peasant! No!
Come on, bitch, let's see it.
Silence.
Damn it. I really wanted to see, like, a crazy breakdown where he just looked a mess.
He already looked a mess.
I mean, he do look a mess.
Justice don't know. You should at least have a real blade in your hands if you desire to cross swords with me.
Well, then give me one.
Or have you mistaken this battlefield for a training ground? What's this guy want now?
Oh, I get it now. I get it. Thank you, Rama. It's a rube. I see. Do you think people would like the ice cream Pokemon if it looked like less like a poop emoji? I don't know what you're talking about. I love Vanillux.
Evidence is like a razor-sharp blade that cuts through bone as though it were butter. But you have only blank guesses. A dull blade, incapable of cutting even cake.
He has you there, Mr. Justice. I think. After all, evidence is everything in a court of law.
But they're right. Let's see some evidence.
We've been giving you evidence.
Of course, a perfect being like me wouldn't have any incriminating evidence behind.
What?
This is the final battle. Just as a samurai must live and die by the sword. You will live and die by your evidence you hold. My swift blade of judgment awaits.
But we've been giving you evidence all this time.
Now present your conclusive evidence. Or don't you have any? Oh, crud. Do I have anything conclusive? Yeah, I do.
Of course we do.
Evidence? Oh, I have evidence.
I'll give you evidence.
Tons of evidence.
You do?
Of course. Somewhere. It's just the conclusive evidence we need, too.
Awesome.
I'm gonna finally prove Mayor Timma's innocence. Here comes justice.
Oh, ish. I forgot about this. This is real extra.
Oh shit. Let's review the facts. The most damning evidence against the mayor was the crime scene itself. The mayor and the victim were the only two people found in the room. Also, we all thought the alderman was killed because of the amazing Ninetales. But as we now know, of course, we were way off. The amazing Ninetales is really Mayor Damien Tenma. That's why when his daughter Jinxie saw the amazing Ninetales collapsed at the scene, she mistook him for her father. Those are the facts we have revealed. However, Mr. LaBelle asserts that he did not leave any evidence at the scene of the crime. But he didn't say anything about evidence outside the crime scene. Maybe he isn't as clever as he thinks he is.
Well...
But Ninetales mask.
Yeah, we already proved that Filch took the hand cream. That one's easy. Oh yeah.
Oh, I know. The amazing Ninetales mask. It was found washed up along the river. What sort of clue does that mask hold?
Hair. If it's his hair, we don't know what color his hair was.
What about the hair left in the mask? Who does it belong to?
Maybe. Let's find out.
All right. That hair is Florent LaBelle's. Yes. That's what I call conclusive evidence.
Get it examined!
Ooh. That's a good angle for you, Apollo.
Does you wonders.
Well, Mr. Justice, do you have any conclusive evidence to present to the court?
Of course I do. Observe this mask, if you will.
A mask? How is that conclusive evidence?
It's not the mask itself, but the white hair inside. We originally thought it belonged to Alderman Rex Cuby.
Yes, but the amazing Ninetales, as we now know, is Mayor Tedma, so...
That's correct. So the question is, whose hair could this be? And the answer is that last person And the answer to that is the last person to have worn it before it was discarded. That would be you, Mr. Florent LaBelle. What are you talking about? I never had hideous white hair like that!
What if his natural color is just white? Because he'd be dyeing his hair all the time.
It would appear your coup de grace failed to hit the mark. This freakish fop is not the white hair type, because he's busy being one ludicrously garish color or another. No, Prosecutor Blackwell. It's you who has made a fatal error.
It is you!
What? Remember where this mask was found? It was washed up by the side of the river.
Oh!
With that in mind,
Oh, ish!
this last piece of evidence will solve all of the remaining riddles. Yeah.
It washes out with water. This poor bitch! He has ruined his hair. I knew it.
That's...
What is that?
This is Mr. LaBelle's own private brand of hair color. It washes out with just water. The court will also recall that the amazing Ninetales mask washed up along the side of the village river with a white hair inside it. What's this? Are you saying that preening Peacock's hair color is... That's exactly what I'm saying. Mr. LaBelle's hair color is a freaky work of fiction. But thanks to the river flowing through the Ninetales Vale, we now have the real-life expose. The white hair in the mask is conclusive evidence proving that you're the real killer.
Somebody drop a bucket of water on his
A
head. We'll prove
DNA
everything.
test is all we need to prove it. We both know we'll get a match.
You can just throw water on him, though.
Admit it. Florent LaBelle, you were the one who killed Alderman Rex Cubey.
Oh, yes, Apollo, get
Look
it.
at him being precious.
Look at him. I love the...
you, Polly.
I just have to say that I forgot all about, and I love the fact that he just shut Blackwell down when he was explaining stuff, and Blackwell was like, objection. Apollo was like, shut up, I'm not done! Oh my god!
Ew. Ew.
Girl!
Ew.
Ew, dial it back, girl.
Ew.
Ew.
You probably stank. Mrs. LaBelle, what the project is of? Mrs. LaBelle, the sponsors have pulled out. LaBelle speaking. I'm fired? You mean I'm no longer Mertima's aide?
It's Tenma on the phone. You're fired, LaBelle.
Hello, this is LaBelle. What? There's a stratoscopic damages claim against me. $100 million? I'm finished, washed up, stick a fork in me, I'm done. This is preposterous. I, Simon Blackwell, defeated.
Well, it's not your fault, Simon.
Order! Order in the court!
He had a lot of work. Like, see how sunken his eyes were? Damn, girl.
Did you notice his lip filler fell flat too?
Yes!
This is quite the unexpected outcome. I must hand it to you, Mr. Justice. You really turned this case on its head. Just like that other lawyer. What was his name? Phoenix. Phoenix wrong? Phoenix right. That's the one.
Wait, that was a compliment, right?
Kind of. Prosecutor Blackwell, what have you done with Florent LaBelle?
The defaced man has withered like a flower without water. One of the officers is currently tending to him with a sprinkler. Wouldn't that just wash even more of his makeup off? Allow me to explain the actions of the guilty party in detail. The motive, of course, was to steal the golden ingot known as Tinmataro. However, few are allowed into the manor due to its cultural ties to the Ninetales Vale. LaBelle Sutton Motion plans to gain access to the manor and the gold within via the merger.
And murder.
And murder.
Both.
But the efforts of the amazing Ninetales saw those plans come to a halt. And thus LaBelle murdered the alderman and attempted to pin the blame on Mayor Tenma.
And he would have gotten away with it too if he weren't for you meddling kids.
But what I still can't comprehend is why would he go after the gold in the first place? Mr. LaBelle doesn't look like someone who's in need of financial aid.
LaBelle hid his past well, much like he hid his beauty with makeup. He mirrored in debt.
Me too, boo.
Debt due to pouring money into a brand only he could love. Which is why he sought the gold with such ferocity.
If only he sold it to the public. You know?
The public doesn't want it.
Yeah, but he could have tried.
Too bad for him. Someone else had gotten to it at first anyway.
Well, I see. Very well, then. I believe it's time I declared a verdict. The court finds the defendant, Damien Tenma.
Not guilty, bitch!
Bitch!
Throw out the confetti. Bring out the
Yeah.
dancing lobsters.
Bring out the dancing lobsters. I love you.
Yeah!
Yeah, we did it. Now I'm really sad because we're gonna go back to present and Apollo's being emo.
I'll be back.
Court's adjourned. Scamper along, you silly kids.
Hey, Seahawk, what's up, dude? Feeny!
That was some seriously good lawyering, Apollo. Lawyering? That's a word.
Good lawyering, my dude.
Even I didn't see that coming. I just got lucky, I guess. You banished Timataro from Ninetales Vale like you were some kind of exorcist.
Not that I would know anything about that. There's still one thing I don't understand. How come Mr. LaBelle didn't kill Mayor Tenma too? He could have set it up so the mayor murdered the alderman and then died from a counterattack. And that would have removed at least one possible fly from the ointment.
I was wondering about that too. But I have a hunch LaBelle was biding his time. He was planning on exposing the amazing Ninetales' true identity himself. Huh? But why? Because the mayor was the amazing Ninetales. Had LaBelle succeeded in framing Mayor Tenma for the alderman's murder, the wrestler's popularity would have plummeted once his identity was revealed. Oh, I get it! If the amazing Ninetales was just killed, he'd die a hero. But if he was proved a villain, his fans would abandon him, making the merger much easier. That much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Then when the merger was complete and everything cooled down, he'd be able to search the Forbidden Chamber at his leisure.
What a creep. What an insanely intricate plot.
A most excellent job clearing my name. A feat worthy of a Demon's Lord approval. Why are you still acting like Timataro again? Let this be of no concern to you.
He's eccentric.
How could it not be concerned? How could it not concern me?
Tenmataro, be gone!
Ah! Jinxie. Seems like ages since I've laid eyes on you.
What a good dad.
Papa, you're finally back.
Yes. It seemed Timataro is no match for you.
Oh, I'm not scared of that silly yokai anymore.
Oh.
Your father's a free man now, Jinxie. Isn't that great?
He acts like that just so Jinxie can feel praise.
Uh, Thank you for all you've done. Seeing you guys in action, it made me feel like I don't have to be afraid anymore.
Oh my god! She's so precious! Wait, is Jinxie actually smiling? Ah. This is all thanks to you. Too bad the amazing Ninetales will not have to retire, though.
Aw, how come?
Once everyone hears I'm the amazing Ninetales, my fan base will nosedive. After all, I'm not the most popular of people. Another reason for my secret identity. I don't see how I could possibly continue.
I think you've misjudged yourself. Take a look outside.
Say, now that you mention it, what's all that noise up there? A big crowd gathered outside the courthouse once the news broke. Seems they want to get a glimpse of Mayor Damien Tinma, the man behind the mask. And root for your return to the wrestling ring. Rooting for me. But I thought it was nothing more than a L factor in their eyes.
The only one who really matters is Jinxie. Show her how cool you really are.
Yeah, you're the coolest. When you're out there and fighting in the ring, Papa.
Oh shit, show them your abs, Daddy!
Yeah! Show them how ripped you are.
Jinxie. Here, I think you'll be needing this. But I wanted to keep it.
Nah, it doesn't belong to you.
I understand. Thank you. Now if you would excuse me.
If you'll excuse me.
I don't want to keep my fans waiting.
Yay! Cutscene!
Oh my god!
Look at him go! Yeah! Damn, that was impressive, actually.
That was impressive.
Ninetales fail forever!
How did he change that quickly?
I like your abs.
Damn!
So cute!
I sure hope they can settle the problems between Tenma Town and Ninetales Vale.
Me too.
If those abs can't solve this problem, then nothing can.
I'm sure they'll be fine. After all, the blackmailer slash killer is behind bars and the merger's no longer an issue. Plus, the amazing Ninetales is obviously still a hit. And I suspect Ninetales Vale will be too. And that's all because we believed in our client, just like you said.
Yep. Okay, people. Now that we've got that one in the bag, let's go get something to eat. I'm starving.
Oh, makes me miss Maya.
I know. Maya's somewhere, like, all the way out in Crane Village, just eating burgers.
As long as she's happy, I'm happy.
We're eating at the same time in spirit.
Sounds good. I've been so nervous I haven't eaten since yesterday.
That's bad for you. Better keep eating, Apollo. Or you might have to start looking up at me.
Huh? I'm definitely past my growth phase. And you should be about past yours, too.
Are you kidding me? I'm just getting started.
She's so cute.
Ready or not, it's face stuffing time.
Keep eating like that, and the only direction you'll grow is sideways.
Very funny.
Except for the fact she runs like hella a lot.
But I've got a hollow leg. I can eat as much as I want without gaining an ounce.
Really? Wow, I can't wait to see this.
Ha! Calories! Just let them try and stick on me! What up, Severn? Thanks for your 2 months, but they're not really 2 months because I know you've been subbed to us for longer than that. I don't know what up with Twitch.
Hey, baby.
But hey, baby, thanks for your Wii sub. And I love you.
Mwah. But yeah, no, Athena work out like a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, she run. She don't lift, but she run.
She run. Which is all you really need to be lean.
Yeah,
Let's be real.
if you're not building up muscle, if you're not bulking.
Yeah, if you're not trying to bulk, all you need to do is run and you'll be lean as hell.
Yeah.
Alright. Alrighty, you two.
Let's get going before the old man closes shop. Alden's Noodles isn't an all-night stand, you know.
Yeah, noodles. They grew on him, I guess.
Mr. Right, let's go.
I mean, Apollo was not about these noodles, but I guess
He was not. He was like, they too salty.
it's been a while. They've grown on him, I guess. I've been waiting to have a bowl from there ever since Mr. Wright told me about him. What are we waiting for?
the salt awaits.
Yes!
Noodles are on me today, so I expect some serious eating from you two.
There's no way you can out-eat Maya. Yeah! Thanks, boss. I won't let you down. Maya's got nothing on me. You just don't know it yet.
Athena has no idea what she's getting into. Mr. Aldoon's noodles are so hot and salty. 2 bowls would kill a man.
Just watch. I will surprise you. That was our first case together. And it felt like nothing could bring us down after that. The dark age of the law seemed so distant, so irrelevant to our small, cozy office. But little did I know, it had been lurking all along, right there behind us.
I want to cry.
The first time it made itself known was during the murder at Themis Legal Academy. That case would mark the twilight before the dark, cold night that was to come.
I guess we're doing another flashback case.
God, The Amazing Ninetales is so good.
Oh my god, it's so, and I want to cry right now. Poor Apollo, why are you being so
I
sad?
don't remember if this is a flashback
Themis
case or
Legal
if this is
Academy.
back in current.
A prestigious high school with alumni in the highest echelons of the legal world.
Well, okay, we in high school. Oh boy. Yep, looks like high school to me. Is this a flashback or no? I don't remember.
She said it was at an academy.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Themis Legal Academy. This is a flashback.
is it though? I don't know. Because I'm remembering people that are involved in it.
Well, we're gonna have to pick it up next time.
Yep, just gonna have to find out next time. Which is we'll
Ah! Look at her little face.
oh yeah, this one is gonna be an Athena-centric case.
Ah!
But I mean, we just played her first case, so obviously this is after that.
No, that wasn't her first case.
That was her first case. She just met Apollo in that case for the first time.
Oh, yeah. No, sorry. I thought you meant
The bombing.
the bombing case was her first case. I was like, that wasn't her first case.
No, it wasn't. I don't remember where this is in the timeline because it jumps around so much. The one we just did was definitely the first in if we're
Was
putting it on a
Athena's, yeah.
timeline because Athena flew in from Europe in the beginning of that case.
Yes.
So, we'll see. But for now, we have to
Go to bed.
sadly depart. So tomorrow we'll be off. But the next time we come back, I'm still trying to take it easy on my arm. So we're going to be doing a lot more Ace Attorney. So you can bet we'll pick this up again
Oh, hell yeah.
the next time.